like to get on my soapbox, if I may, and talk to you about GST and internet sales. The Australian government is going to slap on GST on all internet sales under $1,000. Before it used to be over $1,000. Now if you buy something for 1 cent, you will have to pay GST on it, from overseas anywhere. But that's come about because the retailers like Harvey Norman, those guys, they jump up and down because they've been ripping us off for years, and we start to buy things cheaper and they complain because the billionaires may only drop down to be multi-millionaires and they're upset about it. So they talk to their friends in government and they'll change. But I want to talk to you today about why the GST will not kill internet sales. And it's a simple explanation. And it was brought about by this little tiny thing. It is a Hall effect sensor. Now with Quad 4A, we're developing the Quad 4A Warrior controller, and part of that's going to have Hall effect sensors for the gimbals. So I had to order some, and the local firm is, the old cheapo one is JCar. So I look up JCar and they have one ZD1902 is what they call it. One $5.95. You heard me right. One for $5.95. And I need a few, you have to experience. So normally I buy things in tens. You go onto eBay, you do the El Cheapo sort and you get the cheapest price, and I then look for a supplier that I've dealt with before if possible, and I bought 10 for $3.30. 10. That means they are 33 cents each. That is for somebody in China to put them in a plastic bag, put them in the envelope, post them to me, postman come up to my door, knock on the door and say, "Here mate, this has come from China just for you." JCar sell one for $5.95. And you might say, okay, well, you wanted 10, maybe they offer a discount. And in their catalogue, quantities of 10 or more is $5.25. So if I brought 10 of JCar, it would be $52.95. $52.95 as a compared to $3.30. $52 to $3. And that's not even including the petrol to drive to my local JCar store and come back. So at the moment the GST is 10%. So alright, $3.30 at 10%, 33 cents. So I would get 10 for $3.63, including GST. And is that going to make me buy 10 off JCar for $52.95? You don't have to be a mathematician to work out the answer is no. So that's why GST won't kill the internet sales, because it's not 10% cheaper. We don't go on the internet for 10%. What percentage is 33 cents compared to $5.29? That's a markup. That's a rip-off. JCar could offer you a mail service. You ring them up and say, I want 10. He says, I'll have them for you in 3 weeks. I'll charge you 50 cents each. And he's still making a massive profit of 50%. So that's why. But I'm not just having a go at JCar. That was just the example. You get ripped off all the time these days. And I say, if you own shares, you're part of the problem. Before, Ford, let's say, it used to say, right, we have to make the best car to get customers to buy it, and will we be the number one? Now, they make more money with the lease and the lending the money. So they only make cars so they can get the finance for you. And no longer is Ford a good car. No, it's what is the value of shares in Ford or Holden or any company. It's all share price driven, not customer. So what happens is, even in your local supermarket, they all have to keep getting more and more returns. So 10% this year. So they increase the price 10%. Next year, 10%. When you pay $1, it's only a 10-cent increase. So you know, okay. But if it's already $10, that's a $1 jump. And people are running out of money to waste on prices that just keep going up and up. But just with supermarkets, for example, they don't raise the price. But this is the old Weet-Bix you used to get. 1.12 kilograms. So they keep the same price, but now it's only 1 kilogram. 12%. You're being ripped off 12%. But you don't know, you're sitting at home and the box looks the same. Or even shifty things like soap. Same price. But what they do, when this soap first was for sale, the groove was very slight. So instead of raising the price of the soap, they dish it out so you get less and less soap. Same box you've always had, same rough profile, but you think, gee, I must be getting fat because I seem to be using more soap. That's because they are dishing out, cutting it down. Soon it will be like a donut. And they think people don't notice. We do. Now, Tim Tams is the Australian national dish. If you want to put a smile on Aussie's face, just give him a Tim Tam with his cover. But originally, they were 12. Most pastry, that sort of thing, baker's dozen 12, they used to be 12. Now, they raised the price slightly, but now there's only 11 in the pack. Okay, same size pack. So then you see something like a value pack. And you look at it, look at that. Twice as many. Must be good value. You get them home, you open up the pack. This one has 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This only has 9 per row. So 18 biscuits, and you thought you were buying 22 biscuits. So it's all these shifties, all this dishonesty, that it's not 10%. People don't shop on the internet because it's 10% price. They shop on the internet because they are sick and tired of being ripped off. Sure, we'll pay 10% more. I'll pay 33 cents happily. I will help a Chinese guy who used to live in a mud hut who starved every 3-4 years. I'll help get him enough money to buy a TV, to send his kids to school, to get his teeth fixed. But I won't help a billionaire become a multi-billionaire so as he can give money to politicians to rip off the working class man. No. They're talking about raising the GST up to 15% and putting it on everything. Now the trouble is that if you have a job, you pay tax, fine, they can give you a tax break. But if you don't work, you don't have an income, that's usually the bottom rung of society. The poor people, the unemployed, the homeless, the elderly, the young. So what happens is they want to offset tax breaks for the rich and make the poor pay for it. So this little thing here prompted me to get on my soapbox and have my say. I don't hold JCar personally responsible. JCar has been doing that. Dick Smith done it. That's how he got his millions. But just like the horseless carriage, the buggy whip makers, their time is over. They've ruled. Now it's for other people, other industries, smarter thinkers to take over. So keep buying and you will become the winner in the end. So thanks for watching.